The power of discipline. Have you ever wondered why some people completely transform their lives while most people stay stuck in the same place for years? They have dreams, they make plans, they promise themselves, starting tomorrow, I'll change my life. But somehow, that tomorrow never comes. So why does this happen? Psychology tells us that the biggest obstacle isn't your circumstances, it's your own brain. The human brain naturally seeks comfort, instant pleasure, and the path of least resistance. That's why whenever you try to build a new habit, your mind encourages you to procrastinate, stay comfortable, or give up. Think about it. How many times have you decided to wake up early, exercise every day, spend less time on your phone, or start reading books? You may have stayed consistent for a few days, but eventually you slipped back into your old routine. This doesn't mean you're weak. It simply means you haven't learned how your mind really works. The truth is, success doesn't come from motivation alone. Motivation is an emotion, and emotions change from day to day. Some mornings you'll feel unstoppable. On other days you won't feel like doing anything at all. This is where self-discipline makes all the difference. Self-discipline means doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. It means putting your long-term goals ahead of your temporary emotions. The world's most successful people aren't motivated every single day. They simply refuse to let their feelings control their actions. They take one small step forward every day, and over time, those small steps create extraordinary results. Psychologists have discovered that lasting change begins with small habits. If you try to change your entire life overnight, you'll probably become overwhelmed and quit. But if you improve by just a little every day, those tiny improvements compound into massive success. Start with one simple habit. Read just 10 pages a day. Exercise for 15 minutes. Meditate for 5 minutes. Learn one new idea every day. These actions may seem small, but they have the power to reshape your identity over time. Remember, your future is built by the choices you make every single day, not by one big decision. Successful people are not born different. They simply make different decisions. They stay committed when life becomes difficult, while most people give up as soon as motivation disappears. If you truly want to change your life, don't wait for Monday, next month, or the new year. Start today. Start now. Even the smallest step is more powerful than spending years waiting for the perfect moment. 5 years from now, your life won't be determined by luck. It will be determined by the habits you build and the decisions you make today. So ask yourself one final question. Will you remain part of the 99% who only dream about changing their lives? Or will you become part of the 1% who take action and create the life they truly want? The choice has always been yours. Why your brain resists change. Now here's something that most people never realize. Your brain is not designed to make you successful. Its primary job is to keep you safe and conserve energy. From your brain's perspective, every new habit feels like a potential risk. That's why it constantly pulls you back toward your comfort zone. Imagine your daily routine as a well-worn path through a forest. Every time you repeat the same behavior, that path becomes easier to follow. Whether it's scrolling on your phone, procrastinating, or avoiding difficult tasks, your brain strengthens those patterns. The good news is that the opposite is also true. Every time you choose a positive action, even when it's difficult, you begin creating a new mental pathway. At first it feels uncomfortable because your brain isn't used to it. But with repetition, that new behavior becomes automatic. This is why successful people don't rely on willpower alone. They build systems that make good habits easier and bad habits harder. For example, if you want to read more books, place one on your pillow before going to bed. If you want to exercise in the morning, prepare your workout clothes the night before. If you want to stop wasting time on social media, remove distracting apps from your home screen. These small changes reduce friction and make the right choice easier. Another psychological principle is called the identity effect. Most people say, I want to exercise. Highly disciplined people say, I am a healthy person. Most people say, I want to read more. Successful people say, I am a lifelong learner. When you change your identity, your habits naturally begin to follow. So instead of asking yourself, what should I do today? Ask yourself, what would the person I want to become do in this situation? That single question can completely change the decisions you make every day. Real transformation doesn't happen in one dramatic moment. It happens quietly, through hundreds of small choices that nobody else sees. And one day, people will call you lucky, without ever realizing how much discipline and consistency it took to become the person you are. The final message. At this point, you know something that most people never truly understand. Changing your life isn't about finding the perfect motivation. It isn't about waiting for the right time, and it certainly isn't about becoming perfect overnight. Real change begins the moment you decide to take responsibility for your future. There will be days when you feel tired. There will be moments when you fail. Sometimes you'll miss a day, make mistakes, or feel like giving up. That's completely normal. What matters is not how many times you fall. What matters is how many times you choose to get back up. Remember, every successful person you admire has faced failure, self-doubt, and difficult moments. The difference is that they refuse to quit. Your future is being shaped by the choices you make today. Every book you read, every workout you complete, every distraction you avoid, every promise you keep to yourself. These small actions may seem invisible today, but one day they will become the foundation of an extraordinary life. So don't compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. Focus on becoming just 1% better every single day, because small improvements repeated consistently create life-changing results. Now I want you to make a decision. Will you continue living the same life you've always lived? Or will today become the day you finally take control of your future? The choice has always been yours. If this video inspired you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs to hear this message today.
And if you want more powerful psychology lessons,
self-improvement strategies, and practical advice to transform your life, make sure to subscribe to The Psychology Teacher. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new video. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep becoming the best version of yourself.